Morning, grade 6. Today we're going to have more examples and reading skills. Before we start to solve some examples, you should remember what should we do to find what the arrow refers to. We said the rule has two steps. The first one, you should find the difference between two numbers, then divide the answer by the number of spaces between them. So let's have the first example. The arrow pointing in the small line between 0.4 and 0.3. So the first step we said we should find the small line refers to what? Okay, that means every time you add what? 0.0, then what? 0.1, then what? 0.2, then what? 0.3, then what? 0.4. So what should you do? Find the difference between 0, for example, 0.4 minus 0.3. The answer is 0.1. This is it. The answer is 0.1. This is the first step. The second step, divided by 2. 0.1 divided by 2, as we did. Okay? When you divide it, the answer will be 0.05. That means every time we add 0.05. Let's see. 0.05. When I add it will be 0.10. The same thing 0.0. Then 0.15, 0.20 or 0.2, the same idea. Then 0.25, 0.3, 0.35. That means every time we add what? 0.05. The answer is 0.35. Here, the same thing. In the second example, the scale is going what? Vertically. 0, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, between 300 and 500. So, find the difference between 400 and 500. 400 minus 300 equal 100. And this step, divide by the number of the spaces between 400 and 300, 1, 2. We have two spaces. So it will be 100 divided by 2 equals 50. So after 300, you're going to add 50. It will be what? 350. The answer is 350. Let's go to the third example. Here in this scale, they want two numbers, A and B. They want to know the value of A and the value of B. So, before we start, we should know each line equals what? In the same way. Example, is it 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? No. So, what should we do? Subtract it. 10 minus 8 equals 2. Then divide by the number of spaces between them. 4. It will be 2 divided by 4 equal 0.5. That means every time we add 0.4. That means here it will be 8.5. After 12, it will be what? 12.5, 13, 15.5. That means A equals 8.5, B equals 12.5. The last example here, they want what the arrow is pointing at between 0 and 1000. This is the scale. So let's find, the same way, find the difference between them. 100, 1000 minus 0 equals 0. No. Equals what? 1000. The next step, divide by the number of the spaces. 1000 divided by, count it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Divided by 8. So 1000 divided by 8 equals, try to do it, 125. That means every time we add one, answer is 125. That means every time we add 125. 0, then the next number 125. Then 125 plus 125 equal 250. After then, add 125, it will be 360. 75, then 500, then 625, then 700 what? 750. That means the answer here it will be what? 700 what? 750. So remember, always 1000 divided by, find the difference between the two numbers, then divide it by the number of the spaces between them, 125. That's all about what? Reading scale. These are the answer of what? Of the homework. 8.7, 30 cl, 54 what? Kilogram, 21.3 centimeter, 42 cl, and 260. That's all of our lesson reading scale. Tomorrow we're going to have some example in this chapter measurement. So see you tomorrow.